Alright, there we go.
But yes, now you are a Silicomorphia Masophiliac.
Gesundheit.
Not easy to say.
Doesn't seem like it would be now.
What is it that you want to show me?
You got a
Give
new
attention.
I can only give so much attention. I need to follow this, knockoff Santa Claus around. What is growling behind me, for fuck's sake?
Yes, but have you seen the gay-ass feather on my hat?
I have seen the gay-ass feather on your hat.
Someone's crafting something up here.
That's a terrible crafting sound.
See?
That is the sound of a jeweler's grinder being used.
That's
also
a terrible sound.
Tiny hammer.
Absolutely terrible sound. Awful.
All right, so let's talk to Serendipity and get out of here then.
She
Come to
could.
collect a mammoth heart, you say? Oh yes. No need to pay. Master Alphinode's manservant will take care of it. Lest we forget that Alphino is actually a snotty little rich noble kid.
He gets better.
He's not that snotty, actually.
He's not that bad to begin with. If he gets better, then he just becomes more beanie.
He becomes absolutely epic.
He actually
And so does his sister.
He becomes useful for a change.
Yeah. And his sister also becomes pretty amazing once she decides to actually be in the story again, after being here for 5 minutes earlier in the game.
I mean, if you do the binding coils, you get to see her again.
Yeah, that's the first time you see her other than the intro, basically. Other than when she first shows up. Then fucks off for most of the game.
I'm getting
most
things
of the
thrown
vanilla
at
game.
me.
I don't... Is the mammoth hanging around here at all normally outside of cutscenes? No, I don't see it. There's a mammoth somewhere in the city hanging around, isn't there?
There's a couple of them, actually.
Since they're not right here, just to clarify for people, I don't remember how much of the previous dialogue of last week really specified. So I don't know if Kai knows what the fuck a mammoth is.
Little robot.
And why we want a mammoth heart. Yeah, basically it's a little sentient golem thing. So
why would we want one then? That sounds adorable.
I think you can get one as a pet somehow, actually. But as far as this quest goes, to recap from last week, we appropriated a Magitech armor, aka fantasy genre mecha, but it had a power core that was 2 damaged and it was limping around. So we've decided the best way to replace it would be with a mammoth heart. So in other words, we're taking the magical core of a sentient golem and we are putting it into our Magitech armor that we stole.
To make the Magitech armor of the sentient golem.
Basically, yes. That is going to be the side effect of that.
So, upgrade for the golem. Cool.
Yeah.
Golems need more upgrades.
Now, we're not taking it from an existing golem, but we're taking a mammoth heart that was going to be used to make a golem and now is no longer going to be used to make a mammoth. But instead, it gets to have a body that's better than expected. Oh, here's one over here.
Yeet.
Come over to the other side of the bench here, Kai. This is a mammoth right here.
One of these little boogers.
That's
little guy with big
adorable.
pom-pom helmet.
You can get a couple of different ones as minions.
Come around to this side and you can see its face. It's got like a little black mage face.
Here, let me.
Little black mage non-face.
Yeah, it does. I love it. Fucking adorable.
Yeet.
Basically, I believe the mammoth hearts are made by the Goldsmiths Guild. which is why they're here and why we're getting them here.
Yep.
And
Yeah, we are
also
going to
why I've heard this theme music before, almost exactly.
I think this might be in other Final Fantasies as well. This is a generic
Those
Final
sneaky
Fantasy
motherfuckers.
song.
This is one of those songs that has a striking resemblance to certain music that plays during certain events of Kingdom Hearts.
It does.
There are
Although,
references-
actually...
They do that
Sorry.
on purpose they really do.
Mm-hmm. They're actually very sneaky about their use of music. I have DM'd Snowcat about this while playing through the main quest, but there are times where they sneak in music that, if you're paying attention, you realize, wow, that's incredibly appropriate to this moment in very sneaky ways. Unfortunately, I can't explain what I mean to you without spoiling the fuck out of things, but I'm just saying they are very deliberate and subtle and sneaky with their use of music sometimes. So, what you just said, completely in line with things I have noticed as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Go back to Morjona.
Let us return to Revenant's Toll. Do we all have it on the return button there now, or the Morjona spot?
Do we?
I remember recommending it last week, but I don't know if we all did. If you click return, does it say Revenant's Toll?
Should.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. Hello, Venus Rising.
Hi. Bye.
Yeah, there's a music track in this game that has made me, that just rocked me right in the nostalgias when I heard it. Like, I just had to sit back for a few minutes and listen to it and be awed by it. I did not expect that shit.
But Larson, have you considered Sargle Dargle?
I bet he hasn't. What about Sark Malark? Have you considered Sark Malark?
Never.
Artemis, what did you do? I guess I'll have to believe that your typo was funny, because I don't see it. The clockwork soul of a mammoth.
She typoed something to Zoe that was incredibly funny.
You're not fond of Dargle, Larson? That's not what I heard.
No, I also heard what Ren claims.
I just want to point out that during this cutscene, I just noticed that my character's huge fingerless gloves have a pretty little red bow on the back.
Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh. There's a trans girl of Jewish heritage that I sent a couple pics. And I said, got blank instead of new mag. Wow. I don't know, that could have been funnier if it had gone through. Or it also could have been disastrous.
Yeah.
Depending on her personality.
Her personality is very don't give a shit.
So it would have been funny then.
Yes.
Magitech armor engage! Or not.
I'm slightly behind you.
I like the pretty striped chair on top.
Yeet.
It's very out of place with the rest of the death machine. It is a pretty cool looking mecha design. So Artemis, what's for dinner aside from fancy butter?
Crab legs.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought I saw carrots, but maybe that was the crab legs. Which is a strong choice. Crab is fantastic.
That sounds amazing.
Crab legs, fried and baked oysters, baked potatoes, and friend mushrooms. I like mushrooms. I've never had them friend before.
Oh my gosh.
I love friend mushrooms.
Mushrooms are definitely friends.
Friend mushrooms.
That does sound like a good dinner, for sure. I was out at the grocery store today, so I had a shawarma while I was out. And ran into a coworker at the food court, but that's not super rare because it's across the road from where we work, so... Running into a coworker across the road from where we work is probably not that shocking.
Yeah, we get this as a mount.
In a bit we do, yes.
Not really
My
a spoiler
only-
because we've seen people fly around in these things before, so...
Yeah. My only complaint about having this as a mount is that it's so tall I can't see where I'm standing. I could if I zoomed out, but I don't like having to zoom in and out all the time. I like leaving my zoom settings consistent and not...
I would
messing
like
with
to
it.
have the camera automatically adjust in scale.
Yes, that would be nice. Also, yes, Artemis, my only complaint. Exactly. Complaint.
Complaint.
Oops. There we go.
Actually, one feature that World of Warcraft has that I wish this game had is having the camera automatically tilt up and down when you're walking up and down a slope. That would be nice to have. Although even in Warcraft, sometimes it just stops working for some reason. That's an L? Alright, only complaint.
Current turning up in the us.
That's my job.
Current's gaining again.
Well, usually it's one of you guys.
Larson.
Larson, you bad boy. Naughty.
Come paint.
I mean, I think I've seen a few of those on DeviantArt before. But yeah, I have to say, as far as Magitech Mecha goes, this is a really nice design.
Kren, you've decided to anger the Frug.
I have.
Okay. Go to there, and now we can just kind of go. That was a weird little thing you did. Ah!
I got licked again.
Somebody put me in charge of going in front, and I didn't know what to do.
Whee! You're angering all the fruits.
I am. Either that or making them excited because they're not
They
hurting me
just
so
want
much
to
as
lick
just
you.
licking me a lot.
They just want to lick you.
Giggity. Alright. Drivetrains in sound condition. Some fine-tuning when expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, it's not as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why.
Oh, hey, we get to emote at the thing.
Magitech cores servoing to conduct impulses. Mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team. Maybe we should do our best to make her feel welcome. Welcome, Magitech Reaper. Click. Alright, time to split the team. See you on the other side.
Eat.
Every little thing she does is Magitech.
Pretty good, eh?
No. In fact, it's quite awful.
You okay
You're
over
welcome.
there?
Yeah, I
As
just
puns
have
are
my
meant to
elbow
be.
and a hole in my leg and my pants halfway around my ankles, so
Ah, okay.
normal. Gotta stop it from bleeding somehow, right?
Eat.
Pilot will be required to control the armor's every movement manually. Only impractical during battle. That would be a pain in the ass. That'd be like, imagine having to drive your Magitech armor Coop style while you're in combat. Now I want to see a version of Coop with one of these things.
Oh dear.
Just flopping around.
Oh, hey, we got company.
Not yet, I don't.
I do.
Imperials.
This game is very British.
It is.
At least starting out at least.
Oh, bollocks. Definitely very British. That's not the last time they're going to say that in this game either.
Alright, got the pants situation fixed.
I thought they were already in the correct
Oh
place.
darn. I know.
Interference. It's almost like we planned for this.
Now to take care of the sharp pointy things.
Yeah, speaking of things that seemed like they'd fit into Kingdom Hearts.
Yeet.
Mr. Drill Arms over here.
This'll be easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck away. Them healthy.
I wonder if my healing spells will work on the Magitech armor.
Maybe.
Well, Kai's used to tanking and protecting people, but this is probably going to be her first time tanking for a suit of armor. Answer is no. Healing spells do not work on the Magitech armor. is a real shame, all things considered. Seeing as protecting it is the point of this scenario right now. Stop beating up on my plus-sized mammoth. Now I remember that I'm supposed to have a little fey friend summoned. I keep forgetting to do that.
Eh.
It's because I've been playing my other healer who doesn't have that, so I'm not used to doing that immediately every time. Is it just me, or when we get to see the Medcheck armor's point of view, does this feel very RoboCop?
A little bit.
I'm expecting the Medcheck armor to be like, drop it, creep. I guess she appreciated it being defended, huh?
Yeet.
Enjoy the foodings, Artemis.
Yeet.
Good foods.
Have good noms.
We
It
can
looks
class
like good
change
noms.
him. We have the gill. So that's the 6 million gill man, not RoboCop. Which should be quite a lot, actually, because even my level 80 character only has 2 million gil.
No, Larson, those aren't the same things. You stop that.
Servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death.
Yeet.
Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you?
Eh.
I don't know, I think having a sentient airship would be kind of badass, actually. Although I suppose we could just ask Seth Green about that, couldn't we? The only pilot in his story I've ever known to literally be dating his ship. Mass Effect is a strange place.
Neat.
What did the Empire do to earn your ire? I mean, there's so many potential answers to that. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Yeah, the Empire does that kind of shit. Oh shit, that's kind of dark. To summarize
Yeah.
for viewers, his family tried to escape from an Imperial labor camp, but they got caught, and his sister and mother, rather than get recaptured, committed suicide instead. Then a few years later, he managed to escape on his own.
Ye-
And now he's here, helping us fuck the Empire over.
It's okay, dude. Don't worry.
Meanwhile, Biggs is in the background giving the Magitech armor head pats.
Well, you should always give your mecha head pats.
Yes.
And especially in a mecha situation, don't find yourself in this situation.
I just fucking shot myself!
Because something tells me that would hurt a lot more with something that would be installed on a Mac.
Yes, absolutely. I am afeared, I must decline. Afeared is a good word. Bacalao, Larson? You're just making words up now.
No, that's a Norwegian thing for sure.
Why don't Norwegians know how to spell bacon properly?
I don't know. Did you see how they spelled trans shark? Wait, no, that was the Swedish. Never mind.
Hmm.
I can't fucking believe that IKEA ignored my tweet. I'm actually kind of pissed about that.
Why doesn't IKEA like trans sharks?
Well, apparently they do because they have one, but they don't. I haven't been able to find out where to buy one, and I tweeted them as like, hey, wouldn't mind finding something like this. This is kind of cool, and was ignored. Yes, they have a special edition of their shark plushie that is in trans colors on purpose.
It would be difficult to do by accident, that's for sure.
Allegedly. But honestly, it's just 3 colors. Chances of picking them are actually pretty high.
Yeah, but in those specific hues, though, I don't know.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
True. Alright, question. Do you want to continue the main story scenario to rescue the Scions first, or do you want to side quest first?
No opinion.
It doesn't matter, it's up to you. Sorry?
I said no opinions, so it's up to Snoop.
Okay.
I don't know. We can side quest for a little bit.
Alright.
Gonna
In that
see
case,
what the
let's reform the team then.
Yep.
There wouldn't have been any point in reforming the team if we'd been continuing the scenario, because we would get thrown into another single-player scenario again in a minute. Side questing? Definitely. Okay. Let's see. I don't think there's a ton of side quests here, but there's definitely a few. Let's see. There's something just inside this building over Nya. Across the way.
Okay. Over where? Oh.
Nya. Over Nya.
There you are. Inner.
Oh, by the way, I just, while it's on my mind, because I just remembered it. Kai, have you played any of those SteamWorld Dig games? Or any SteamWorld anything?
I don't remember.
There's a SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2, and they're both very fun games, but apparently they're coming out with a town building game called SteamWorld Build, which looks potentially interesting. One fun thing about those games is, imagine basically a Wild West setting, except everybody's a steampunk robot.
Okay, I am already paying attention. I like that as just as a concept. Yeah. That's cool.
So Dig 1 and 2 are basically, you're making money by mining your way through a place and progressing through an area deeper and deeper, buying upgrades with the valuables you find, but also with some story to it as you go. A little bit of Metroidvania upgrade style going on to some degree. And now they're making a town builder, so I'm like, I'm curious. And the weird thing with the town builder is it's got like it seems, based on the video I saw on Steam, it seems to have 2 layers to it. Like, you know, like you're building buildings and roads and stuff to build a town, but then also there's an underground layer that plays more like looks like a dungeon keeper thing. So I'm very curious to try that out. Alright, let's see. This guy wants us to kill some Morballs, which are baby Marlboros. We've fought stuff like that once or twice before. The guys with the bad breath attack.
Yeah.
This guy wants us to...
Nope, can't say that anymore. That's not acceptable nomenclature even in England.
Oh my. Anyways, that guy wants us to go meet some scholars that will give us some other quests. Let's see.
No, I was watching a talk show interview from forever ago with somebody, and the guy giving the interview was English, so he used some period-appropriate nomenclature for cigarettes of the time.
Ah, yes.
It's like, so
Twitch does not like it when you talk about British cigarettes.
we're not going to kill a bunch of
I know exactly the word we're not going to say right now.
I knew what I meant by it, but then it just sort of struck me as like, wait a minute, that would mean something different here today.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate because I'm technically one of those things and I find it hilarious. At the very least, I've been called worse and I'm not afraid of the word.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's exactly the same thing as what I originally implied, but, you know.
But of course, when it comes to Twitch's censorship of things, nuance is dead, so they won't understand if we use the word the correct
context
way.
and nuance are fucking gone, and it's so sad.
In many places in general. Yeah.
I don't know where we're going, but we're running off and leaving Cran.
See? Told you I'm not the only one who does that.
I literally stopped the stage, right?
Me. Don't blame me. I'm just on the bird.
Okay, which way we go?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, wait, it's night. It's getting closer to, like, nighttime-ish in-game.
What is that?
Over this direction is really, really cool because the crystals light up. Kai has not seen them, I don't think.
I have not.
Doesn't that happen to the west as well? Well, I guess there's more crystals to the east, though. Let's check that out, then.
East way.
Your ride has fallen off.
Get back here, you!
So, what you're saying is Snow just pulled a Krendar.
Yes.
Get on the damn bird!
Your ride has fallen off. You didn't
that was definitely
notice
one
that
of
the
our
massive axe.
No.
That was definitely one of our funniest moments back in
Valhalla.
What was that? Assassin's Creed, right? Yeah. That was very funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
By the way, while we're here, allow me to direct your attention out to the water side of things. You see that big wreck out in the water?
E?
Do you remember a while back when we got the cutscene of the Battle of Cartano when they were explaining the backstory of when the meteor fell and Bahamut got summoned and the Imperial battleships were fighting dragons and stuff? During that cutscene, we were shown a big, nasty dragon fighting a very large airship, and both of them went down together.
Yep,
Remember
that would be it.
This is that exact dragon and that exact airship. This is where they landed.
Nice.
So, just a piece of trivia for you. In fact, that dragon is specifically named Midgardsormr. Because there's a lot of dragons in this game that have Norse dragon names.
Yep.
I forget what the airship was called.
It was the Crystal Tower.
Yes, we're going to be hearing a lot about that later. That is the game's first raid. Which is basically like a dungeon, but with more people.
Yep.
But yeah.
But don't you worry. We gotcha. Yeah, crystals.
Just an example of this game's attention to detail. They show us that cutscene, and then we get to actually see the results of that cutscene in the game. So I thought that's kind of cool.
This kind of neat.
But yeah, when it's like really dark and everything in game, these crystals glow like really, really bright.
Actually, you know what? Since it's not night yet, well, I guess it'll be night soon enough by the time we're done these quests, won't it? Yeah, let's do these quests on the side so that we can see that. What the hell is that?
What the heck is what?
Somebody's got a flying palanquin or something.
That food actually looks delicious. Not gonna lie.
Okay, now that I have a chance to pause, I'll take a look. Oh, that does look interesting. I want to try that. Alright, Larson, we need a recipe. Sons of Saint Koinok.
Also, this dude here, Rambrose.
Nazzle dazzle.
Rambrose.
Yeah.
With a lot of the Scions, they had the symbols on their necks. Yeah, this dude has the same symbol, but he literally got it put right on top of his damn head.
Yeah. He did, didn't he?
Just
I never noticed that before.
Just
the Charlayan scholar symbol. I always thought that was hair, just a little bit of hair he had, but no, you're right. That's a tattoo.
that must have hurt.
I like Rambrose's look, but he's got a very silly name.
He's pretty cool though.
He just rams bros.
I mean, whatever he enjoys in his free time.
I don't judge.
As long as he's happy. So, Kai, you've seen this term Allagan at least one time before, but I think it gets mentioned more often from now on. You know how sometimes when we're given gear as quest reward options, but there's also a pile of coins as an option as well, if you don't like the gear?
Yeah.
Those are Allagan currency, which is... Allag was a ancient kingdom that got wiped out of existence, but they had incredibly advanced magitech. And we are these guys, the Sons of Saint Koinok, are basically archaeologists that study ancient Allag ruins. So just put those coin pouches into a little context there. Alright, let's see. Gotta kill some Gigas.
Yeah, over that direction.
And hit the hippogriffs. Okay. And also there's a quest down here to the south. Moon Silver Me.
Yep.
Have you checked your vinyl?
No, I have not checked my vinyl.
I don't know how you get that.
I don't know how anybody gets butthole from that.
Because that's what he's saying.
Doesn't sound like it.
Yes, it does.
Not to me.
And get the dicks out of your ears, I guess.
I can't.
There you go.
I haven't checked my butthole to find them yet. Clintota.
He's literally saying, have you checked your butthole?
Sure, I believe you. It's just not what I'm hearing.
How are you not hearing?
Happolyte. Fuck is a happolyte?
Then again, I can understand the lyrics to Smells Like Teen Spirit, so what the fuck?
That's impressive. I didn't know that song had lyrics.
Yeah, of course it has lyrics. What else would it have?
To quote Weird Al's parody of that song, it's hard to garble Bargle's house with all these marbles in my mouth.
Here's the thing, is that
See,
it's
Larson
not
heard
actually that hard to
finals,
understand.
Larson heard finals, which is incredibly close to what I heard.
Y'all are just fucking weird.
Well, yes, but that's why you like us. Gigas Biku. Harried research. You know what? If I was a scholar now, if I was a normal scholar and not the character class called scholar, I would be very worried if I was trapped in a dead end with a bunch of giants as well. I had to kind of recontextualize that sentence as I was midway to saying if I was a scholar, I wouldn't want to be back there either when I realized scholar is exactly the name of the class that I am. But different kind of scholar.
So, other than, you know, they were in the way, what were those being killed for? Because those did not have things over their head for me.
They were killed because we had to talk to this guy and they were in our way and aggressive.
Cool.
Yep. Because they would have attacked us anyways.
Yes.
There we
We
go.
had to save our soft little boy over here.
On the fucking bird. Good girl.
Good girl.
Such a good girl.
I askn't either of you.
Woo!
Whee! Sightly sun. I've never seen the word sightly anywhere else except for right here. Oh.
That was like, oh gosh, that's like way up the character's backside there. Okay, screen. Why?
Why though?
Oh, just
Yesterday,
over
Larson
here.
discovered a power metal song about dandruff. It was called Winter Storm in the Night. That's awesome.
We have hippogriffs over here that we can murderize.
Larson, I appreciate this as a man who was just listening to a power metal version of the theme song to Fraggle Rock last night. Gotta love Frog Leap Studios, eh, Kai?
Yep.
Do you like children's TV shows? How about heavy metal style? Do you like Beatles songs? How about in heavy metal?
That cover they did of that Beatles song, though. And the fact that they recorded it in the same studio that they did, that the Beatles did.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
Yes, that's actually kind of cool.
Are we talking about Eleanor Rigby? Or is there another Beatles song they did?
They've done a couple, for sure. But there
'Cause
was
I have
one
their...
that they did.
Okay.
That they did in the actual
That's awesome,
studio
though.
that it was recorded in.
I'll have to double check
Just they
that.
visited that studio.
On my work playlist, I have the Frog Leap Studios cover of Eleanor Rigby, which is a fantastic song, and it's even better when it's metal. I don't remember what their other one is. I think they do have at least one other Beatles song, maybe. I'm not sure which one.
This guy's high.
He's definitely stony. From the pater. Surely the mater is not ill again. She's recovered from her dropsy. Rude. Ah, Eversippy. Thank you, Larson. Let me have a quick look. Okay, I'm going to save that for later. And also put that into Discord while people are protecting my ass in the background. Recipe swap. Oop. Okay, there we go. You know, the nice thing about this particular healer class is I can heal my party while I'm not paying attention. Thank you, fairy friend.
I almost said thank you. Or I almost said you're welcome.
I mean, not wrong, not entirely wrong, other than that you weren't the one healing, but you were definitely a Fae friend. Or close enough to it. A Fae and also a fairy.
I wish I had the fucking Fae cheekbones, though.
Mm-hmm. She writes that she has taught our daughter to say Papa home soon. That is adorable.
Yee.
Ah!
Boy.
Angry.
It's angry! Ah!
Mm-hmm.
That's squishy. That's squishy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this place has a crazy amount of crystal all over it.
Yeet. Also, it's night. You look around. See how bright they are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially the orange bits.
Yeet.
Just as a reminder to the viewers, I would like to point out that none of this is ice. This is all crystal.
Yeet. Krin's gonna
Alright.
anger that.
I'm gonna mount up so we can run past him and not have to fight him. But we do have to fight something over Nya. Ah!
Yeah, but we can avoid it if we have...
Ah!
Yeah, we can avoid the all that stuff, but we have to fight something over here. But thankfully, we didn't have to fight 10 other things just to get here. Which is
yeah.
the important thing. Alright, now, I'm gonna have to remember to use this pepper bomb on this bastard, because I killed this guy once on another character, forgetting that I had an item that would weaken him. It was a long fight. I won, but it took longer than it should have.
So we can keep him distracted. You should keep him distracted so everyone can use it.
Does everybody have to use it to get credit for the quest?
I have no idea.
I think we just have to kill him. Technically, using the item, I believe, is optional, but goddamn, it's a pain in the ass if you don't use it.
Did you get credit for it, love?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome. Good, good.
Here you go. Your chocobo awaits.
Mm-hmm. Your luxury chocobo awaits, madame.
Oh, this should be interesting. You angered the hunt. It's coming after us.
Ah!
The hunt?
I didn't know it was a clan hunt.
Yeah. Okay, it ran off, but angry triangle, starburst dealio is a hunt.
It's a special.
And yeah.
It's a special super strong thing.
Yep.
Remember a while back you wanted to fight that thing that killed you in 3 hits? Back in the day?
But I did survive 3 hits.
That's
You
true.
did survive 3 hits.
That was 2 more hits than I expected you to survive.
Ah!
But yes, it's one of those things. Granted, our level disparity is not nearly as much as it was back then.
We could actually probably pull it off at this point.
Maybe?
Sure.
Maybe.
Assuming you were on your heels.
Yeah, now that we're geared a bit better than we were last week.
Yeah.
Welcome
On
back,
our
Artemis.
heels with your heels. Yes,
Yeah.
welcome back, love.
Exactly.
He'll come back.
Alright. It was the Elegans who built the Crystal Tower, so the best theories say.
Dazzle Doozle.
It's quite a name.
Wonder if he's got the razzle dazzle.
Oh, I hope
this,
so.
This crystal scape probably does.
There's a word. Anthropogeographer.
Yeah, how about no?
That's a mouthful. That's what she said. One of the researchers excavating the lake site has tumbled down a hole. Take this length of rope.
Get to murderize more things.
Slew a gigas, I hear. No, you heard incorrectly. I slew like 5 of them.
Yeet. You run off and leave friend. No, kid.
You enjoy doing that, don't you? Let's see.
Maybe a bit.
Phalanx. Maybe a bit. Alright. Now we go to check in with Clithoa, or whatever the heck her name was. Oh, wait, there's a Chocobo Keep. Hello.
Yeah, we did that already.
I didn't. Okay, I did now.
So nope. Gotta do this the long way around. Whee! You angered things! Why?
Well,
Ah!
we have to kill it anyway.
Because I exist. Also because I had to run past it to get to the quest person.
There you go.
That and we needed to kill it anyway.
Ah.
Here, have the fragment of an angry moon.
When did we start playing, fucking Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask?
Right? What if Dalamud was a thing man-made, created by the sons and daughters of Aleg, and then cast into the sky? What if, indeed? Right, Snow?
Yeah. Yep. Anger thing. Shoot the thing. Hi. Whee!
I would just like to point out that there are 3 of us here, and Artemis says that she loves you both.
Yay! Loves you too.
Feeling a little left out over here.
Love you too, Kran.
I'm teasing.
I'm not shy about it.
No, I mean I'm teasing Artemis for saying both when there's 3 of us.
Oh, I know.
That's okay.
Wasn't gonna leave you out either way, so.
Yes, Krendar is very lovable. I will put my hands all
Aw.
over his face.
Aww. I've never heard it said that way, but before, but it works, you know?
That is a very me thing.
It is a very you. It really is. Larson says the weather forecast is promising 3 inches of rain over the next 2 days. My outside world is about to turn into a Super Mario ice level.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
Norway.
'cause
It should be that way 24/7.
That rain is definitely not going to stay liquid for long in December in Norway.
Beautiful country, though. Seriously.
And
Larson,
I'm
have
guessing
I
by the
told
music
you
that I just pissed off something again as I rode past.
Oh well.
that if the money was there to make it happen, I almost had a 9-month apprenticeship under one of your photographers.
Ooh. Interesting.
Actually, she's a macro photographer, which is something that I really, really enjoy. But I couldn't get the money to do it.
Okay,
Vegas may
checking on my
venerate the
gear right
Crystal
fast.
Tower.
Just checking my gear right fast.
I should
That's
do the same
interesting.
thing.
That's an interesting detail, though. There's a bunch of gigas hanging around here because they venerate the Crystal Tower, which is not typically a place of religion in any way. So perhaps they have misinterpreted the Allegan civilization as a pantheon of gods or something when they're just really advanced Magitech researchers. But you know what they say about such things? Sufficiently advanced science can be indistinguishable from magic or divine miracles.
Yep.
Not the first time a hyper-advanced civilization has been worshipped by less advanced people. Where's the thingy? There it is. I'm pissing off all the monsters today, aren't I?
Apparently so.
At this point, it has to be purposeful.
Yeah, that's the life of the healer of the party. Everybody's trying to kill the healer. Hold on, which item am I supposed to use here? Oh! That's funny, this can't be Kronos. I don't see him eating the head of his son. So rare to see Kronos in a video game outside of that painting.
It's true.
Okay, while we're down here, let's save the guy who fell in the ravine before we report back. Guess he's just over Nya.
Her first name was Nina. I'm not sure how common that is in Norway.
Rot researcher, really? Who made you, sir?
You've done there. Probably.
Have you any rope? Maybe I do.
Not
Something
so
sent
many.
potions. Hmm?
Not that many potions, damn it.
Hold on.
You don't need potions. Hello, I'm right here. You don't need potions.
Actually,
Also, just let him stand around out of combat for a little while. He'll regenerate his health like we do. I don't know why these people need to sit around in a hospital for weeks after a battle. It just takes us 5 seconds to heal. What's their problem?
It's because they're not the warrior of light.
Well, that's their fault, isn't it?
oh my god,
They
Oh?
should just apply themselves a little harder.
she lives in Colorado these days.
Oh?
Yeah, I just
Oh,
looked her up. She
Cool.
bought a one-way ticket from Norway to Colorado and fell in love hard.
Nice.
She's now an elopement photographer. So a wedding photographer. She went from macro to wedding and now lives in Colorado.
Cool.
A wedding photographer with a specialty in rebellious weddings.
Eat.
Also, here's more of those weird snake designs that we got from Final Fantasy XII. The giant hole in the head snakes.
Ah!
Run, bird, run!
It's a lake cobra.
Bird, run
I do
from
not
snack.
like the cobra chicken.
I do not like the cobra chicken.
Now,
You gotta
Larson,
because
I
we're
know
making fun of the hole
you've
in
heard
his
a
head.
lot of weird things about my country, but we don't wed our guns.
They're
Well,
for external use only.
maybe some people do. My response works equally well for both of you, in fact. Unfortunately. Okay, that's the last thing we need is a Gigas Crystal Tower Crusade. Thank you very much.
Some of us just take it really seriously, but nobody has, to my knowledge, has ever managed to legally marry a firearm. And
I mean,
most of us
I-
would find the idea to be kind of ridiculous. And that's putting
I'm pretty
it
sure
politely.
there are no laws that would allow for that to happen, but I am also pretty sure that at least one person has tried.
I know somebody managed to legally marry their computer, although while some people were really concerned about this happening, I said, no, this is a good idea. See, the first time he asked the AI that he developed to marry him, she said no, and he reformatted her. And I'm like, no, this is not somebody who needs to marry a flesh and blood being. This is a good thing. Let him marry his fucking computer.
Yeah, let's do what we can to keep him away from real people.
This is not somebody who's gonna be okay in the real world. Just let him marry his computer. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. The bloodline will end there. Everything will be good.
The question is,
We'll survive.
was this wedding actually legally recognized, or did they just
Yes.
convince him that, or did they just convince him it was to shut him up?
No, it was legally recognized in,
Okay,
of course, California.
not what I thought you were going to say, but all right.
Really?
Although it is in the top 3 of places I would have guessed.
What were the other two?
Usually bizarre. In my experience, when I encounter bizarre wedding stories from America, they're usually from Alabama or Florida. But also, hello, Ray.
Heyo.
Jersey, New Jersey.
I mean, we hear
yeah.
a lot about New Jersey, but where's Old Jersey?
Europe, I think.
Where the hell is this check mark? Oh, there you are. Ran right past you.
too small and too close?
Yes.
No, then you would have seen it immediately.
No. I work the opposite way, remember? I see things that are far away and not things that are up close.
Yeah, but small things far away, you'll miss. Big things up close, you'll miss. Just like you'll...
No, let's be honest. I miss everything up close, regardless of size.
Yeah.
Right in front of me is the best place to hide. Alright. We usually do questies over here. Hey, look, Rika's here. Hi, Rika.
Whee!
Whoa. Goodbye, eardrums.
I just got yanked off of there. Eh. That was obnoxious.
Snow was very aggressively tongued just now.
She
I
makes
think
the
it's
same
the-
sound, too.
Adorable. Oh, I just noticed the quest to kill the marbles is called passing the smell test. That's funny. Found some new friends. Ah, I'm being passed around like a party favor.
Yeah, you're keeping him distracted while I get the crates.
That's not how tanking works. Who do you think you're playing? DPS class? Ninja looting while we're busy?
Yes.
I like how for some reason we can only use this sledgehammer on one crate before it breaks, so they had to give us 3 sledgehammers.
They're very weak.
Maybe this is Elder Scrolls in their glass sledgehammers. Actually, that was one thing that I thought was interesting in the Ultima series of games. You could get a glass sword in those games, but unlike Elder Scrolls where your glass sword was actually quite sturdy, presumably because of enchantments. In Ultima, the glass sword was by far the strongest sword in the game. It did a ridiculous amount of damage, but it broke after one hit. So it was basically a melee nuke that you expended on somebody that had to die right now. Which I thought was kind of neat.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a one-use super smash melee weapon. Wow, that thing has quite a death cry, doesn't it?
Yep.
Alright, and... okay, that's all the side quests handled at the moment. Let's go hand those in.
Yeet.
I was momentarily confused when I noticed that the next main story quest was had a red icon on it, but then I remembered that's because we have to be wearing our disguise uniform. when we talked to Sid again.
Mhm.
I was like, wait a minute, why aren't we allowed to do it? Oh, yeah. Ah! Ah! He passed around again. This is not the kind of tongue party I wanted to be attending.
I appreciate that screen cap, by the way, but I have actually used an eSATA port. It was one of my favorites before everybody stopped using it very quickly, unfortunately, because it's a very useful port. For a while there, it was significantly faster than USB. You know, on account of plugging directly into your fucking motherboard and bypassing the bus entirely.
That helps.
It did. But then USB 3.0 happened, and it was like, lol. Here's your bus speeds. Here's your bus speeds on 3.0. Kinda nuts. And then 3.1 and 3.2 happened, and it's even faster than that because, technically speaking, and this is the part that nobody tells you, right?
Mm-hmm.
USB standard for the longest time was 5 volts DC. You know that your USB-C ports are capable of outputting up to 24 volts?
That's a lot more than 5.
Hell of a lot more current, too. What would be good materia?
You're gonna... Is one of them... I think one of them might be tenacity?
Yes.
Tenacity, take that. Tenacity is the most important stat for a tank.
Battle Dance Materia 3.
Yeah. Basically, there's 3 stats you care about as a tank. Tenacity, strength, and skill speed.
Yeet.
You want materia that does any one of those things. Determination as well is a 4th. Determination is good for anybody. But tenacity is your number 1. Always take that if it's an option. No, Artemis, I liked your joke. I think everybody was a bit too distracted to notice it just now. I appreciated it. You know what? I'm gonna do a repair.
It was funny.
While the mender is right here.
I was just doing game stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Purveyor of prisms.
Yep. For glamour prisms and stuff like that.
Yeah. Although this is buying stuff with them, not necessarily receiving them. Or you can just clear prisms that... I'm not 100% sure what exactly is going on here. But I know I don't have anything that I can use there. Alright. One thing to point out, actually, is, Kai, this used to be the endgame hub area for endgame activities before the expansions came out. So there's some weird... There's some weird shops and NPCs here that do things that we don't really need. Such as these people in the tents up here, especially. MMOs often have that thing of like, okay, you finished playing all the content there is, let us give you a bunch of grindy bullshit to do to keep you playing the game. Oh, there's Fluffy Pancheeks again. I remember that name.
When, before, my main character, I had one I dabbled with at first.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really count because it was, like, free trial stuff. But, I had started playing when yeah, this was still very much a main hub.
Mm-hmm. This is as far as I got. I remember when I first played this game, I got here and I got to max level. I don't remember if I did the final dungeons or not, but I remember being in Mordona when I stopped playing the first time. Back when the Summoner class played like a Warcraft Warlock class. And now it's incredibly different, which is good, because while Warlock is one of my favorite classes in World of Warcraft, I like the idea of this game having its own unique identity and not just copying something somebody else did. And it was too similar to the Warlock. So I like that it does its own thing now.
Yeet. I know Summoner kind of got a little obnoxious.
It's really different from what it used to be.
Yeah. They're like, oh, they're actually a Summoner now. I'm like, yeah, but you took away our damage over time, damn it.
My understanding is that they used to be more summony than they are now. Like, I believe when you would actually summon a thing and it would stick around and you would control it more directly, or it used to do more, or something like that. Now it shows up, does one thing, and then leaves, which I guess is actually what summons used to be like in Final Fantasy games anyway. So it's accurate, at least. But you don't have as wide a variety of them. Still, though, pretty fun class. One of my favorites. Let's see. Oh, over there.
Got a
Ambush spot. Passing the smell test, part 2. I'm also amused at the Garlean architecture style, how it's just so brutalist. Like it really hammers home how fascist the Garleans are. Just looking at their buildings. Like, there's no subtlety to these people. They're like, yeah, we're here to subjugate you, and we want you to know it up front. Because fuck you, that's why. Yeah, it's a big one. I'm just gonna stand over here for no particular reason. I hate how to... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I hate how to get rid of the paralysis effect. I have to, like, cure my way through, like, 3 other status ailments to get to that one.
I had the Warden's Payon there, which kinda does the same thing. Well, no, it takes one of them off of the select party member.
Well, that's right, it does that too. Or prevents one if you use it ahead of time. But yeah, one or the other. Ugh, God, there's so many status ailments that come out of those things.
Yep. You want status ailments? How about all of them?
Right?
That works, right?
The slow and paralysis ones are the worst ones, though. No, I'm not the one getting licked. For a change.
Nay, Larson.
Oh, night, Larson.
Already.
Nice.
How dare.
How dare you, indeed.
Indeed, but still. Rest thee well.
Rest well. Yes, exactly. Ah, a bloop thing happened. Thank you for the
A bloop?
follow, sir and or madame. I can't tell by the name, but welcome. How did we kill that thing, sir? Kind of easily, actually. Okay, now I need to choose materia. Germination is what I will choose. Trickster of the Toll. Mare's Tail Roots. You couldn't have asked me for this while I was out in that area already? Nope. What a jerk. Derp. That guy's guild is called Derp.
Yeep.
How'd you like the fog fens? Not much, thanks. Have some mud puppy livers. Prized by Beastman witch doctors for its supposed ability to increase virility. I like that reference.
Just oh honey, no, sorry, nothing's gonna fix that, dude.
Came for the Magitech, stayed for the marzipan. Alright, collect pieces of airship hull and collect Mare's Tail roots, which are on opposite sides of the map. Alright, are we going back to the swamp or are we going back to the Crystal Lake?
Both, I imagine.
Yes,
or.
but which one do you want first?
Eeny, meeny, miny, the crystal thingy.
Sure. We can
I
switch
don't
it up.
remember that going that way before.
Also, that was Artemis's vote as well. So that works.
New.
Alright, let's scavenge this fallen airship. Oh, it's very foggy out today.
It's very doomed.
With
Gloom.
very foggy with magic pollution.
Gloom. At first it used to mean something. It doesn't anymore, mind you.
What, when it's purple fog out, you mean?
Yeah, the gloom. It used to mean something. It's just kind of there now.
Like there was an event going on while it was purple fog or something? Is that what you mean?
I think also for like fishing and stuff like that, some fish will only show up for
I'm glad they don't do that anymore.
Weather conditions. Yeah, it was like really dumb.
I hate that shit.
Luckily, they have a building now that ignores that.
I don't do fishing, but I think it's bullshit when stuff like that happens, so I'm glad it doesn't exist. I can see the logic to it, but it's a pain in the ass as a gameplay mechanic. Having to worry about what time of day it is or what the weather's like when you need to do something. There's one or two of these pieces that I always have trouble finding. And that's the point I'm at now. Okay, there's something over here. There's one. And here's one. Okay. Alright. That's all of mine. How about you guys?
I'm still missing one.
It's all of mine.
This piece over here had 2. Did you get the 2 from over here?
From where? Over here?
This piece, I think this section had 2, if I remember correctly.
No, that's out of the circle.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of another chunk then. There's 3 pieces of the thing. Maybe it was this piece over here. Was it this one? I don't see the circle anymore because I finished mine.
Ah, found it. It's right here.
It was one of these?
For me.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. If I remember correctly, I think these 2 are the last side quests here. And then we have another semi-lengthy scenario to do. So, do you guys want to have your break before this scenario or after it?
Woo!
It's a little longer than the last scenario, if that matters to you.
Probably before.
Okay. Let's finish off these side quests then. Here, have pieces of an airship hull. This is made of cermet, a Garlean alloy. Okie dokie. Back we go. Let's see. So we can hand that in, do the other quest, hand that in, and then break time.
Mhm.
Do you guys know when it might be dinner pickup time on your side?
No,
Or it just happens when it happens?
Yep.
basically.
Lila.
Mm.
Just hanging out on her floating blanket in her underwear, as you do.
It's a card. It's a amount you get for having all of the triple triad cards.
Ah. All Garlean Cermet, huh? That'll fetch something high, wide, and handsome from a trader. Interesting way to say that.
Mm.
That was an adorable little Lalafell that just ran by.
Yeet.
Even if that statement is at least mildly redundant.
I mean, all of those can be adorable. I mean, have you seen Junpei?
No, that's my point. Like, most of them are very cute, but, you know, some are more adorable than others.
I am still very, very... Like, I'm always proud of the characters I make.
Mm-hmm. Because you make some good.
Yeet.
I feel like it would be fitting if they did a little something like whenever you got like the extra magic fog thing happening here, there should be something like you get plus 5% to your magic damage output or something like that.
Yeah, this is like super dumb. Where they have us do that, and then you have that stupid thing in the way.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a mob right on top of a quest person like that. That's
They,
annoying.
yeah.
Especially if it's not there when you arrive, then it respawns while you're talking to them, then it interrupts you.
There we go.
I wonder if this quest takes on a new meaning for players who are also bronies. Get out there and pull on some mare tails. There's one hiding back here. I like how he's turning my way, then he's like suddenly turns around and lumbers back the other way as the tank gets his attention. He's very slow and lumbery. Takes him a while to reverse that momentum he's built up. Now we gotta find the rest of them that are hiding around the place. I think there might be some over this side. Yeah, there's one.
There's one over here too.
Yeah, I think I got that one. Maybe.
All the way over here?
Oh, you're on the other side already. I think you're at the one that I was talking about. Or no, you're farther over. Snowcat has fully danned. Oh. I like how I hear a squeal and then suddenly there's combat music. I think we have the ones up here, so let's check southwest a bit. Over where snow is. Oh, you found two of them.
Yeah. Accidentally. There we go.
Okay, one more. I think it's... There it is, I see shiny. Over to the east.
I'm still missing one.
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, I got that one already, actually.
You're
That's
missing a
when
different
I was
one
like,
then.
oh, there's one over there.
Oh, that was that one? Okay.
Yeah.
You're missing a different one then. How about you, Kai?
I got them all.
Okay, cool. Not there.
Wish I could help you identify which one it is, but... since
Oh,
we
there it
have
is.
them all. Okay, this one?
Ah! There's fate! It's angry.
Nibiru. The
Yeah,
big
this
angry
is-
plasmoid.
It can be done solo, but it's better if you
It
do
sucks.
this one with people.
Yeah. That goes for basically any fate that has a boss.
Yeah, because all of these attack. If you do that, it's kind of a bitch, but yeah. You can do it if you want. If not,
It's whatever.
Alright, we'll just move on then. We're doing well on XP levels for the part of the game we're at, so... that's basically all we're gonna get here. There's no story, there's no gear, so meh. Alright. Whee! Uh-huh. That frog just licks the entirety of his own face.
Yep, I do that.
Like, including the forehead.
Yep.
Frogs do that.
Rogues.
Mm-hmm.
Meow. Meow.
Frogs are what happens when, you know, nature is like, okay, so we have this creature and it has really small limbs, but its head itches. Give it a long tongue.
Yeah. Oh, there is one more. Okay.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Okay, one more. And then we'll break.
Okay.
Let's just get this out of the way. Besides, then there's a slightly larger chance that food will be called before we go for break, and therefore both things can happen at the same time. Rain Blacksteel. That's a good adventurer name. I like it. Also, we're going to be very close to doing our level 50 class quest real soon. Well, Kai's 50 already, but I'm not quite. But I'm real close. Not sure where Snow's at, but...
Almost, level 49.
Right, but I don't know what your bard looks like. I'm at about 80%.
Not quite there yet, but it's okay.
We should hit it by the end of today.
Ah! Yum.
Now, if you want to see shinies in this area, we're about to go to Shiny Central.
Yes,
the other Shiny Central, I should say. Sorry?
The plasmoids.
Yeah. Red Frost is basically a crystal cave passageway. Very shiny. Much crystal.
About to anger so many things. That's okay.
Yep. And they can all get fucked.
Slight rainbow hue in the air is like,
It's like
I love the smell of gay in the morning.
You know those puddles when there's like a puddle of water with some gasoline mixed into it, but it's like that, but in the
oil
air.
slick, yeah.
It's like that, but it's the air instead of a puddle.
Yeah.
This is actually one of my favorite places up this way.
Check out this shininess. Schlurak Wargust. That sounds like somebody who would fit into the Guardians of the Galaxy setting.
Yeah, one of my favorite places in the game.
It's pretty nice. Magic bucket.
Yeet.
This guy has a pet bucket.
We gotta
Just
murderize some of these now.
Yes. I wasn't expecting to say the phrase pet bucket today, but here we are.
You should always have a bucket for your pets.
But in this case, the bucket is the pet. I feel like just setting out an empty bucket, it would be a pretty good cat trap. Do buckets work as well as boxes for cats, right? It's basically a just different shaped box.
It can
More or
depend.
less. I suppose so. Alright. Destinazione. Ectoplasm. I hope you all have your containment units.
Okay. Everything's angry. Everything's angry.
Yep. It's because we attacked their daddy.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, we killed the big plasmoids, so the little ones are pissed off.
Ah. They make such cute little sounds when they die. That sounds absolutely mortal. I'm so sorry. They gotta make such cute noises when they die. Oh god. So cute.
It's kind of sad, really. It's
so
very cute, sad.
It's cute, sad.
Yes. Well, we just murdered everybody there. Victory!
Anger everything.
Mm-hmm.
Anger everything. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Yeah.
Hello, Nabaru. Goodbye. We just took completely different routes.
Hi.
Whee! Hi!
Wow, my eyeballs are not cooperating with me today. I read Mud Puppy as aromatherapy.
Well, at least the aromatherapy wasn't the marbles. Because that's certainly not going to be true. Don't you hate it when you get when you're just wandering through the swamp and you get attacked by the aromatherapy?
Aromatherapy.
Oh no!
Oh my god, it's in my eyes!
Oh no!
That's what happens when somebody walks past you and they're just bathing in their perfume. Aromatherapy.
Definitely violated my nostrils.
Somebody just
Tell me
walked
I'm
past
wrong.
and made somebody bad.
The hell is this mount? Floof dog mount.
What? Which one? What one?
These two right
Oh
here.
yeah, we.
I've never seen these in the game before.
That is a story
Now there's
mount.
three
You
of
get
them.
an Endwalker.
Now there's 3 of them. Well, it's not quite... It's still not as weird as the time I walked through this plaza and there was a stack of behemoths.
Yeah, no, this one is called Argos. He is called Argos. He is...
He looks
something.
inspired by the ghost dog from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Zero.
Yeah.
There's a
Little
similar
bit, yeah.
shape in the droopy of the fur, yeah.
Yeah, like that was my first thought. It's like this is just
Huh.
this is Zero.
Okay, so got a lady here named Anvil Harpoon. I don't know if you're aware of this, miss, but your name doesn't mean anything.
Oh, her last name's Harpoon, and Anvil's just a family name.
Fair. Oh, this person is riding Ixion. That is a lightning zebra with incredibly floofy hair. Because of all the static electricity. That makes sense.
There was a running...
Actually, thinking about that, if this were like, in the before times, when
In the long,
you
long
could
ago.
make a fairly decent constant living as a blacksmith, My daughter's name could have been Anvil, and I would have taught her the trade.
Eh.
Interesting.
Anvil's a good girl's name, actually. Weirdly enough.
Nice.
Nice. All right, let's have our
Anvil
break
and
then.
Ham. Hey, kids.
Eh.
Anvil and Hammer.
Ah.
Ham for short.
All right,
Hey,
I think
be back.
Knit.
somebody needs to come up with a recipe for anvil and ham as a sandwich.
Nice.
I could do that.
A
Bring it
kind
back
of
then.
terrible joke ish that I poked at with my used to be roommate. His online name was Ixion. And since there's an Ixion mount in game, it's like, oh hey, found you. People are riding you. I didn't consent to that. Well, too bad. You gotta take it with every single one of them then.
Giggity.
But yeah, she stepped away to check on food. It smells like food is ready. I'm gonna go poke my head out there too. One sec.
Hopefully we should be back soon.
I am back.
Hero.
Kai will be back when she stops getting distracted.
When people stop bugging her. What's for noms today?
Yes, you did leave your drink out there. I guess some sort of thing of like a lasagna, pasta, something or other.
So lasagna.
Of some sort of dealio. Would you consider this lasagna?
Lasagna stew.
Of
Interesting.
sorts?
It's a lasagna stew. That's honestly the best way to describe it is lasagna stew.
Interesting idea.
Not nearly as horrifying of an idea as it actually is.
Mm.
Or as it sounds, I should say. Wow.
I figured that was what you meant. Oh.
It's not what I said, though.
And there was a man puttering around while reclining on a hovering recliner chair. He looks incredibly comfortable. That's a pretty good mount.
Eat.
He looks like a he could be an antagonist in another video game.
Okay.
He just has this sort of RPG villain look to him.
Yeah.
And there goes a dragon made of fire.
Yep. Sometimes that happens.
Sometimes it do. Tell me if I'm wrong, though. Look at this guy.
Which
The
dude?
guy right beside you. King Black.
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've played at least 1 or 2 games where he was the end boss.
You know, if I was on my main, I would totally be joining this episode. Like spoiler train trying to happen, but
There's a fox kit.
yeah,
Need one.
Fox cat?
Fox
Kit.
Kit. You get that
Oh, there.
minion from trading in these particular items you get from a fate. Where you have to fight a giant kitsune.
Cool.
I need mount.
You can also get a headband that has fox ears on it.
Mm.
It looks weird on Makote,
I bet.
because then they have like 4 ears and everything. But on all the other races, it actually looks really good. Well, it also looks weird on the Viera too, but
Well, Viera are weird
It actually
anyway.
shows up? Because Viera headgear usually doesn't show up. Oh look, that the flying
They're
dog
actually-
is farting magic energy out.
They're trying to do this now.
I'm trying to do the stack.
I guess.
Oh, they're doing like a cheerleader 2x2 right now. All right, Snoo.
Yes. Okay, we get over there, we beat up that thing to clear it out of the way, swap over to the
Disguises.
uniform, and deal with that.
Yeah. Thankfully, you don't have to wear it for too long.
I think you also have to like infiltrate, but eh.
Yeah, but you can change back during the infiltration once your cover's been blown. Once you're ready to say fuck it, let's go loud and proud.
Yep.
You don't need the disguise anymore. Oh, I threaded the needle on that one. I thought one of them was gonna aggro me. Oh good, there's a fate right here now too.
Joy.
We might need to clear this fate just to be allowed to talk to Sid without interruption. Although, the budding Morball does not appear to be aggro. Which is actually a surprise. So maybe we can get away with it. Alright, I'm gonna get changed. Oops. Okay. This.
There we go.
This. Okay. I think this will result in the scenario starting, or maybe it just points to the next thing. I don't remember. At some point, we're gonna have to split the team temporarily, but let's see how long we can get away with not doing that yet. God, these uniforms are ugly. Especially the helmets. Alright. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphano and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty.
Whee!
Whoa.
Wedge can fly.
Oh, fastball special 2.0.
Whee!
I like how he always does the diving pose midair. He enjoys that, doesn't he?
Oh yes. Don't do anything reckless. Got it.
I mean, have they met us before? Obviously, we're going to do a lot of reckless things in there.
Oh yes.
Also, I like how they spray painted their Garland Ironworks symbol on the Magitech.
Yeah, Maggie.
Huh?
The Magitech's name, Maggie.
Ah, yes.
That voice does
That
not
was a
fit her
noise.
very well.
No, I mean like rat afterwards.
The little froggy.
You have spirit.
Oh look, it's
I will
it's kissy face helmet lady.
To the benefit of none, least of all yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not?
Also, it feels very silly to me that her helmet has an eye patch.
You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning.
From the beginning. She seems to be keeping her pimpan strong.
Tell me everything, and I shall end it
Nope.
quickly.
Voice really good.
Refuse, and though you beg for death, you
It does
shall
not fit her
live.
at all. I am sorry.
Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, it seems there's no choice but to employ more
Gesundheit.
rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridiana.
Yes, milady.
Her helmet's got a wingspan.
It really does. So do her arms.
Yeah.
Got some impressive forearm blades on those things. Okay, I think we end up in
That
individual
does not sound
spots.
like pain.
No, actually, it sounded like pain, but the words used in the speech bubble didn't necessarily mean pain.
Neither did her sounds.
Nope. Just. Ah! It's like, okay.
Are you both out of the cutscene, by the way? Or...
Does it look like we are?
I can't tell because I don't know if we're in individual instanced areas or not.
I have no idea.
I am not.
Because you know how, like, when we're in the Waking Sands, we can't see each other? It might be one of those things.
I am not out of the cutscene yet.
Yeah, let me know when you are so that I can figure out if this is a Waking Sands situation or not. Okay, I see that Snow. I have her health bar visible, but grayed out. So I think this is a Waking Sands scenario.
Alright, I am out of the cutscene.
Okay, yeah. So we're not going to be able to see each other.
Yeah, but that's okay.
But we can still be on the same team, so that's good.
Yeah.
I will say that the one person we're supposed to salute to that's over by some trees, pay a special close attention to what he says to you. It is amusing.
Walk up, hey you guys!
Walk up to the... Lally ho! Oh wait, sorry, wrong emote.
Boing, boing. Dude over by the trees is just like, oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Let me know when you've talked to this guy because I want to point out some of what he says, but I don't want to spoil it for you.
Duh.
Yeah, you just talk to the guy at the trees?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was adorable.
Yeah. For those watching, I've fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? I dare say you know the one I mean. This felt blonde? Goodness no. It's the Lalafellan lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable it hurts. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. Ah, he's got a crush on Tataru. That is cute as hell. Also, one of the few references in the game of cross-race romances. Or at least crushes, because I don't think she feels the same way.
No.
You mean this special key, sir? This game does need more humans dating Lalafels, though. Those small stacks need love, too. Alright.
Okay.
So, you guys let me know when you reach the shiny steel door. Don't click on it yet.
Yep, change into your gear. Your normal gear.
Yeah.
It'll help.
Before you click on the steel door, change back to your normal equipment. Exactly, yes.
Yeah. It's possible to do it as a take without it, but it's really difficult.
You
So-
don't want to be missing your good armor. No. And you're going to be in the whole scenario is a constant combat, so you're not going to have a chance to swap during the fight. Because it won't let you.
Mm.
Also, this is when we're going to need to split the team, so let's do that.
See y'all on the other side.
Yep, but yeah, let's all start at the same time. So let me know when you two are there.
Yep.
I'm there.
Okay,
Go.
let's do this thing.
3, 2, 1, let's jam. Did it.
Yes. There you go.
Yes. I wonder how y'all put all of every who I've interacted with put up with me.
I mean, like I say, normal's boring, so I like my weirdos.
Mm.
I wonder how much Minfilia bondage porn there is out there. Inspired by this scene.
I don't know. Check A621 after stream. Also,
Oh, hello, Raisin. I am a sweet boy. How are you doing, Raisin? I like how this message came right as I was talking about bondage, though.
Also, if Ray is still in the stream and everything, that site is very incomplete because, yeah, she
Also, I like how
They
this quest... Sorry, go ahead.
they don't have they don't have Cat Dude.
Aw. No Grahatia.
No, I've been picking on Ray with.
That's actually very surprising to me. Yeah, I like how this quest has two different people having a crush on Tataru at the same time. Because clearly Wedge is very into her as well.
being completely honest, I think Wedge would be the only one that would fit.
I mean, the other guy wanted to try.
He just wanted to squish her.
I'm sure it would have gone farther than that if he'd had the chance.
Murderize all the things!
I do want to see Wedge and Tataru hook up, though. That would be cute. But I've been pretty good, Raisin. How about you? I wonder why they decided to name the guy with the axe an Optio. That's just very weird. Why?
Fine.
Do not see Thancred anywhere. I'm beginning to fear for the fellow. Let us away ere the window toward liberty closes shut. That's such a Urianger way to say that. Meanwhile, this lady's wrist blade is so big she nearly stabbed the camera.
Could say that wasn't an Oriange thing, that was a Papalimo thing, which still doesn't help much. They're still both.
No, the line I was talking about was Urianger, but yeah. Limo was definitely sassing some people as well, as he do.
He's a very sassy boy.
I likes me some Papalimo. How did you bypass our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told.
Attack with steak.
You attack with steak?
With leaf.
It is a very funny...
Leaf
steak.
Leaf steak.
It's a fitting kind of a wand for a conjurer to use, but it does look very silly of like, alright, to combat, whips out tiny branch with stick with leaves on it.
Golly jeez, fuck.
Whoa,
that was a
such
sneezing
language.
fit. That was a sneezing fit, that hurt.
Gesundheit.
Also, tiny leaf stick just goes up, smacks, smacks.
Yuta's outfit is very interesting. Like, it's very rare that you see martial artists walking around with plate mail leggings on. Although that would make for some nasty kicks.
Not the boots, not the boots.
Yeah, I don't want to get kicked in the face with a steel boot. God damn. Must protect Tataru.
Yee. Protect her at all costs.
She's the precious little cinnamon bun.
On the outside, maybe.
But a nasty one. When she needs to be. To battle!
Damn it, Wedge.
What? He's being gallant. Leave Wedge alone.
Damn it, Wedge, you dingo.
By the way, Kai, have you reached the part with the invincible Magitech armor yet?
Yes.
There's some generators that are making it invincible. You have to find the generators and smash them. There's gonna be 3 of them. Just to save you some annoyance, because this was a bit of a mystery to me the first time around. Go looking around corners of stuff. I think only one of them appears at a time too, so you might need to go back to after you smash one. You might need to recheck spots you already looked.
Oh, there you are.
Just letting you know that to save some frustration.
Definitely saving some.
Yeet. Yep. And then they pretty much drop like a rock.
Yep, they're not too hard once that's gone.
You down.
Where is you? There you are.
You said 2 down? The last one is in the grassy thing on the other side from where the other 2 were. Behind the big bulbous looking tower thingy.
Huh?
Well, the first 2 generators were on one side of the main road train track thingy, and the other one's on the other side. If that helps.
And I died.
Oops.
Shit. Papaludo just fucking nuked that guy.
As black mages do.
Yeah, but I mean, he practically one-shot him. Very impressive.
As black mages do.
Yes, I know you like Black Mage a lot. They are nasty, though. They burn through mana and health on the enemy very fast. Actually, I don't know what was going on, but when I was leveling Astrologian a little bit last night, I was playing through Sastasha with a group of people. You know, doing the leveling queue thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a thaumaturge on the team that just kept going from full health to 20% health, like, immediately for no apparent reason, multiple times, and I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't see it drop in between it, it just went from one to the other. Like, it was all one hit doing it. But it just kept happening, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing to yourself, man?
Depending on the level that, was it a tank?
No, it was a thaumaturge.
Oh, I have no idea for the thaumaturge there.
And it
But
was,
if it was a tank, they would have been using Super Pelide, which scares the shit out of healers.
Mhm.
Makes you invincible for a few seconds, but it drops your health to literally 1.
Take the lead.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that.
The rest.
That would be a panic moment for sure, though.
Just, ah!
And as a result, he died once, like, I don't even know what killed him.
What the?
I just turned around at one point, like, okay, everything's fine, Thaumaturge is dead. What the fuck happened?
Pray, forgive us our delay.
Get him, Ida! God, those punchy things she have look nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Ida!
What took you so long?
The power of monk.
Well, it's
Mhm.
nice to see you too.
Oh, Ida's a fucking nasty
The
punch
reunion
lady.
Must wait.
She kicks ass.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
And of course, the black mage who wears plate mail gauntlets for some reason.
For style points.
I think he's trying to match Ida. Between the two of them, they have almost a full suit of plate mail.
You ditched your magic helmet. Fool of a Lalafell.
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Also, I like how Wedge has a deeper voice than Biggs.
I like that. Yes, let's get back to being heavily. Snarky little so-and-so.
Also, I like these Imperial troops reacting to, like, oh shit, this magic armor is gonna kick our ass by itself with nobody driving it.
Can you hear me? I need
The
you
fuck
to
is
They
going on?
fixed the voices after A Realm Reborn. They fixed the voices in Heaven's Word.
Mm-hmm. Is it also? It's also in the prologue too, right?
2,
Mhm.
3.
4.
I like how they count to 5 as a team, and number 5 is just us nodding.
Yep.
Good old silent protagonist. Although I like how our protagonist does talk sometimes to NPCs, but the game never tells us what we're saying.
we have the chance of we have the option of choosing a voice, and then we don't fucking use it.
We use it when we make noises during combat.
Yeah.
Basically.
Blow up a voice 7.
Or
I know it. Where are you?
or when we do emotes that make us squeal like school children. That sort of thing.
Yeah. The notorious Lullaby voice 7. It's like female voice 7. It's like, okay, where are you? I know you're somewhere.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. There, when Vieira first came out, I think it was
Mhm.
also notoriously voice 7.
Oh no.
Oh
What?
no!
What?
Oh hecky!
I just finished it just as connection with the server was lost.
Oh no!
Please tell me I don't have to fucking do that over again.
You should be okay. I think it'll start at the cutscene. Also,
It
Snow,
literally
let's...
just said duty finished.
Alright, you should be
It
fine.
better.
Snow, hang on to your thought until Kai's cutscene is over, though.
Okay.
We need to remember to behave.
I see that which they cannot.
Okay.
And not talk over cutscenes while Kai is trying to witness cutscenes. Remember?
Yeah. Well, she's also still loading in.
I know. We have a few seconds until then. But
Yeah.
still.
Really quick. Female Vieira voice 7, before they fixed it, had this like wavering kind of ghost effect to it on accident
Weird.
because it like derped.
So like Haunted Bunny?
It's something like that, and it's like that's not supposed to happen. So a lot of people were making their character have the voice because they thought it was funny. They fixed
That
it, so
That is funny.
and it sounds normal now.
We'll see. I have to click the door again.
I
Uh-oh.
know.
That's not good.
That means you
That's not a
probably
good
have to
sign.
do the thing again. That sucks.
I know you can do it.
Continue to deny.
You can definitely do it. We bereaving you.
Will suffer. Embrace reason.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave my cutscene waiting until Kai gets here so that we're watching it together.
I do.
Heck.
Difficult.
Couldn't it have waited 5 more seconds before it disconnected you and remembered that you were in the cutscene instead? How
You
rude.
You just have Gaia staring you down.
Yep. Not a face we
Missingly.
all want to be standing here looking at, but...
Take your helmet off. At least you'd actually look better.
Truth. Absolutely true.
Not bad for a dude in his 50s.
This man is a handsome motherfucker when he takes that armor off, but... Too bad he's such an asshole.
He gets better.
Shush.
Eat.
Yeah, I'm thinking at some point next week we should have the main game finished. Possibly tomorrow. Maybe if things go smoothly. Because basically after this we've got one more scenario to do, a couple side quests, and a couple dungeons, and then we're done.
Mm-hmm.
With the main, what used to be the vanilla story.
Yep.
And then it's build up. Like, a whole lot of build up before the expansion. Because this game is very good at attention to detail and paying attention to loose ends and stuff. And giving you a good build up to something before they just throw you into it. Oh well, at least at this point, Kai is going to be an absolute pro at that scenario right now. Oh, Kai, you might like this. Apparently, Coffee Stain Studios has the actual in-game Satisfactory mug for real in their office. Because of course they do, right?
Of course they do.
I honestly would have been disappointed if they hadn't. So while we're waiting, I was just checking some Twitter. Vermin Supreme has tweeted, "Nobody needs robot lawnmowers when everybody has a free pony." Man makes a good point.
So today I learned, because I was being a bit nosy waiting, the guy who voices Gaius, Richard Epcar, was another character that we'll get to in the story. Also voices in Kingdom Hearts, a lot of the Kingdom Hearts games, Ansem and Terra Xehanort.
That figures. The guy just can't stop playing villains, can he?
Let's see. Also voiced was it Jigen Daisuke in Lupin the Third, Batou in Ghost in the Shell, and Joseph Joestar in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders. Also voices Cyrus Temple in Saints Row. Is that 4? Yeah, 4.
Sorry, say that last part again?
He also voices Cyrus Temple in, well,
Oh.
okay, yeah, in Saints Row 4.
The best Saints Row.
Yeah.
Although 3 was also great.
Yes. You gotta remove your hat.
Oh?
E.
Alrighty.
You have to
There you
remove
go.
your hat. Artemis says so.
Yes, ma'am. Speaking of which, I just found a picture that Artemis needs. I need to send this over. think she'll get a kick out of that.
Sid, I might need a little bit more instruction other than count to 5 and jump. Which direction?
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah. But okay, you're at the cutscene now. Good. I'm glad the game will let you get the cutscene this time.
Dodd. Run.
I like how you squealed "we" at the exact moment a giant green laser came at our airship on my screen.
Noom.
Oh no. It's here.
Oh look, it's this asshole again.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic.
I read that as implausible pancreas, but thank you.
I did too. Very first time I saw that, I was like, "Wait, what?"
We'll just ignore the fact that he mispronounced that word horribly as well.
Oh no, it's a fully functioning Death Star
Yeah,
that they have now.
He didn't
Actually,
mispronounce it that badly.
It's a good. It's fitting that we talked about what ancient Alleg was earlier today, because they're pointing out that they found Ultima weapon is a relic of ancient Alleg. So now that you have more context for what that means.
There's 9 hells. You're 2 off.
Yeah.
And now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius. Look! There, beside the Black Wolf. An Ascian.
Oh no, the Organization 13 is here.
His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
Damn it, La Habrea. Or should I say...
Thancred.
So that's how they knew where the Waking Sands was hiding then.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be.
Plot twist.
What an Ascian.
Right?
Thancred. No.
Whenever I hear that word, in my mind it's spelled A-S-S-I-A-N. Why does the Ultima weapon look like it have an extendo taint?
I can't be the only one thinking that.
Because it's prolapsed, that's why.
All that time, the enemy was beside me.
With the old,
And with that, I need to smoke more weed to be hungry.
You're welcome. Sorry.
You started this.
So blind.
If shit gets weird, it's Snow's fault.
Small wonder the enemy
Rude.
knew our every
Often.
move and where to find us. Confound it all.
Well, Kai, we know who snitched on us now, don't we?
No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders
Gesundheit.
on the Scions.
Oh my gosh.
All dead or missing.
I suppose I should have expected that right after the "I need to get more high" comment.
When they learn of the Empire's new weapon.
She has been given water.
Dick. Thing is, I didn't trust him from the beginning.
Must go and offer them
What, just because he's the rogue of the party?
defeat is not inevitable.
No, because he was too,
Cryle, this is Mintilia.
The situation
He was
may
too-
have taken an ill turn.
in the corner,
Is it ready?
edgelord to be trusted.
Far from over. And so long
Like,
as we
edgelords are one thing. The ones that hang around in the corner of the room always suspect of something.
Always suspicious.
the people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned.
Also, I like that little conversation Minfilia was having in the background. If you've played the expansion, you understand what she's saying better. I love that piece of detail.
Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
And for those who haven't played the expansion yet, she was talking about something that's not going to come up for a long, long time, but will eventually come up. Foreshadowing.
My regards to grandfather.
Yep. Around Jay, we can see if you're dressed.
Yeah,
I am ready.
but he gets a prettier
Let us
dress
pay a
later.
visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
You can't tell me I'm wrong.
Alphanod, dude, not your fault. Everybody falls for the bad guy.
That's why they call it deception. Oh, hello, Robbie. What are you doing today over here?
Robin!
Sliferison.
Listen.
These alternate names are going to give me an aneurysm.
Oh, they're not that bad.
They're pretty bad.
You should still have some water over there. Are you gonna be okay?
Stop it. That sounds like that was an
Water.
intense hit.
I choked out air.
I've been there.
Fuck. Jesus. You ever cough so hard you squirt tears on...
Yep.
Hey, you wanna try that? What?
I squirt tears on my glasses.
Oh my gosh. She's gonna be blind here for a second.
Wait a second, I can't see.
Oh, good.
Literally just, fucking...
She had sudden bout of emotions, apparently.
Right in the feels.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop
just
dying!
Not my fault, I choked on air. Fucking ghost dick.
Invisible man strikes again. There we go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oof.
Yeah.
And now the three city-states are faced with defending themselves from the Empire or being conquered themselves. Right when he's got his fancy Ultima weapon to show off with, too. I don't think anybody wants to face that thing on the battlefield, do they? So that was my TLDR of that cutscene. You're welcome. Hey, fancy meeting you two out here.
Something about being delivered and being in somebody's debt. Is what I picked up from it. First side
Oh,
of the
not that part.
conversation. The
I think
little
it was a little farther through
part
the
of
cutscene
the-
at the time.
when Menfina goes off to answer the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So to
That
speak.
part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
She was
about
also,
being in that.
She also dropped the name of an NPC we haven't met yet, but we will later.
I missed
much later.
that. There was a sound that stopped me from being able to see it or hear it.
Did it have something to do with choking on ghost phallus?
Yeah. Here we are.
Wow.
We are.
My regards to grandfather, huh?
Ye-
What's up?
Spamming emotes. being silly.
Oh, well, yeah. Hey, Kai made it through.
God damn.
I ate the cookie.
That was a lot.
Eat.
Oh, don't you worry. You think that was a lot? Just wait till later when the game will actually give us a pop-up message warning us that you're about to get a lot of cutscenes and have some time set aside.
You can skip credits after that, though. If you
I'm not
so
talking
choose.
about that.
Fair.
I'm talking about the times where we get like 15 minutes worth of straight cutscenes. When the game warns you about it. But yes, there will be a point when credits roll and we can skip that.
Good.
Let's go to the Alliance leaders and help them make the right decision.
Yep. We get more Vesper Ray stuff.
Yeah. Let's push a little bit farther before we end, shall we? Just get a
Okay.
couple of story bits out of the way. The Fragrant Chamber. That's an interesting name for a government meeting room.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Not gonna lie.
Which one?
The Fragrant Chamber.
Ah.
Because it doesn't necessarily dictate, you know, what kind of fragrant.
Yeah, it's a little vague, isn't it?
Wait,
Fragrant
wait,
means a lot of
area.
different things. Yeah, you want the arrivals attendant to get out there.
Woo!
Moxie Nova. That'd be a good superhero name.
Neat.
Be a good stripper name, too.
Eh?
Yes. Would also be a good name for a stripper superhero. Alright, so we want the hustings
It would be.
Yep. The first one on the list there.
I'm thinking I'm thinking somebody like Dazzler, except instead of being a musician, she's a stripper. But she also has the light laser powers. You know, if we ignore the fact that light laser is an incredibly redundant thing to say.
I believe, much like with thimbles and with knees, that there could potentially be an audio laser.
I mean, technically, Dazzlers are audio lasers. If you think about it. Since that's basically what her superpower is. She converts audio into light. Murkyiginu. That's a
Question
name.
mark?
It's his player's name over here.
Oh. So it is. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Oh, of course they're a bunny. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. All right, let's do this next cutscene and then we'll call it a day because we're gonna have an intense scenario coming up after that, and we can leave that for tomorrow. Zeldenicht. Ninth leader is presently in progress. Yes, but don't you understand? We're very important. So you have to let us in.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our
Betokened is such a cool fucking word.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Whoever's job it is to write these dialogues is a very good writer.
Do not blame yourself, Rauban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being?
All you can see is like one of my character's eyes poking out from under her hat.
Built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others
Alphino,
to
you were
safeguard
11.
our future. The scions of the Seventh
5 years
Dawn.
ago.
Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and 7 hells. Master Garland?
Elfin Node. It's not how you say it, Merle Wib.
And you, dear friend.
And you. We can't say your name.
Ralga, you're alive.
You're the player character. You typed it in yourself.
I mean, some of the character names that people come up with, it's like, I'm glad they don't.
It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garlean's offer to vanquish the primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face.
Yeah,
Yet
Nanamo's
you
awesome.
must not give in.
I like how I'm just sort of like looming over everybody and glaring while the NPCs just have their talk.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Rauban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change.
Merlwyb's shocked looking face.
Will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
And Sultana loses her shit.
That laugh, though.
There's no subtlety to Lalafell emotes, is there?
Nope, they're extra.
They go all the way out.
Yep.
They're very extra.
Worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Rauban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all.
At all.
Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
So do you think if Nanamo has to lean over forward, do those gems on her chest just stab her?
Don't think so.
That seems like it would really limit her movement.
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Please, my friends, pray return to the waking sands.
Oh no, not again!
They should have had her say that.
I noticed something. These two have the exact same character model, just different hair.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, they have the same hairstyle, just a different hair color.
Mm-hmm.
Only difference between them. Maybe they're twins.
Probably so. That's terrifying.
The guy on the right, with no name display, he dyes his hair just to differentiate himself from his brother.
Oh gosh. You do that too much and their heads start going nuts. Trying to follow it's like
One of them's a little bit more tan.
That might be a trick of the eye because of the hair color. I see what you're saying. I just don't know if it's right or if it just feels that way.
I think it actually is that way.
It's definitely the same face otherwise, though.
Blocking out their hair. Yeah, it's the trick. It's the trick of the eyes.
Also, actually, I realize as well.
It's not just.
It looks a little bit like they. For a second, it looked like they had different hairstyles, but I realized their hairstyles are mirror imaged from each other.
Yeah, their hairstyles are the same, just backwards.
Yeah. All right, so I think what we're trying to say here is from now on, we're going to call these guys Tomax and Zaymot.
Oh, what?
For anybody who gets that reference. Apparently Snow does.
I believe I do.
You've been hit by smooth.
I'm smooth brain, no nothing, sorry.
They were they're characters from the G.I. Joe that were part of Cobra. They were twins who were identical except they looked mirror imaged and their names were mirror imaged. Like Zaymot was Tomax backwards.
Because yeah, of course.
So, same situation. Alright. So let's leave that there. Tomorrow we will have a little bit of setup to do and then another big scenario battle. And then we can start into the final dungeons of A Realm Reborn, otherwise known as the vanilla of the game.
Well, not quite the vanilla, because the
Vanilla
vanilla
plus.
got destroyed.
Well,
it's vanilla plus.
The vanilla of the remade game. Vanilla typically meaning not
vanilla
the stuff before the expansions came out. Vanilla Plus works. Vanilla Plus works fine.
I answered this like 5 seconds ago. Seriously.
It's true. It works. Alright, who can we raid today?
She's gonna throw your fairy at you.
That's okay, it won't hurt much. She doesn't weigh very much. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Shu, the artist formerly known as Shu, is playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Nice.
Who else we got? Somebody's playing Ghostwire Tokyo. Octopimp is playing Marvel Strike Force. I don't know what that is.
Miyamara is playing Ghostwire Tokyo.
That's her. I didn't know if you had her followed too or not, because I barely remember who she is or why I came across her.
Probably came across her because she's cute. That's how you come across
Fair
most
enough.
of these people.
You make a valid point. I'm just taking a look real quick at what Marvel Strike Force is.
It's the awkward, nerdy way.
Oh.
Just watching streams from afar.
Yeah.
Marvel Strike Force looks like mobile game trash, so we're not going to raid that. Let's go with the artist formerly known as Shu.
Okay.
Yeah, Marvel Strike Force is exactly that.
Yeah. Figured. Okay. Sigma Heart is go. Or, hold on. Was it Iconic Heart? That's what it is.
Iconic Heart.
I can't keep track of this guy's name changes.
That's okay.
Alright. Let us do that. And tomorrow, we will kick some more Imperial buttocks, shall we?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Alright. Thanks for hanging out, friendos. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.